Hello, welcome to this month's episode of Capture, where we begin with a selection of films we didn't end up using, which we're going to introduce certain episodes.
Yes, we ended up with a 3-minute or so block of introductions from around the place that we didn't use because, well, you'll see.
Yeah, they're dreadful, we didn't know what to say, and here you go.
I don't even know what to say.
You always sound so posh, you're always just like, and today we are
I don't know, I should just speak how I...
Pete Buxton, jolly help! The weather is jolly good today. I say, today we're at Fernley Reservoir.
I say,
Professionals in the act, we have been caught.
we also have an audience to our left.
I'm going to come this way. Keep it behind us more. Behind us, girls. Sam,
Turn it off. I still don't know. Anyway.
Well, welcome to Capture.
Yeah. You can go to...
Make a photo, come on, make fire.
So, we've come from one side of the hills, at Fernley Reservoir, and now to the other side, which is in Hyde.
Or near.
And you can still
Way
see...
too near.
Yeah, you can still see the brilliant view of the northwest, all from the top. But yeah, we're at another part of
There's a plane there.
They're being way too serious about this.
It's a serious programme of proving to people that photography
This isn't serious.
is still a thing.
Try and enlighten people about photography.
Yes, to prove to people that your life isn't just about your mobile phone and your doctor's appointments, and yes, you may recognise us from other things. And then just say, I don't know, say something, and then
Just go. Yeah, the countryside is a nice place when you're, enjoying it and not rushed through it.
we want to prove to people that the countryside is a nice place, even though we've already done that before on our other series called Chain Reaction.
Well, we've tried to.
We've tried to.
I wouldn't say
This
we've
is
succeeded.
a separate thing, just to prove to people that the world is nice.
Hopefully. It isn't a nice place, it's brutal. We might be able to capture some of that.
Oh, I see what you did there. Capture. Hold on. We got 2 customers here. That was a short compilation of little bits of footage from where we've been out and about, which we didn't end up using because they were dreadful.
Yes, and that was only a short part of that whole lump.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of that. There you go. And we also showed you some from Fernley Reservoir, which was last month's episode, which was when we were stood in front of the lake going on about complete rubbish.
Yes.
It was daft.
It was very daft.
Stupid.
It wasn't very organised.
We'd like to move on now to something that me and Peter kind of thought up in the pub the other week, which was basically, if you want, you can send in your pictures.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's no £250 reward for the winner or anything, but
No,
just
we
send
did.
in your
Well,
pictures.
we discussed if there should be a prize of giving people the favourite pictures that we chose out of them, but then we realised we don't really care that much, so there won't be a reward. But you might see them on this episode next month. You might see your own pictures on the programme. It would be fascinating.
It should be interesting.
But if not, if no one sends us any, then we will completely forget about this and
Yep.
pretend it never happened.
Yep.
But feel free to use the Epico contact page on our website, and you can send them via email, which gets sent straight to us, and we will sort them out and pick out our favourite, and you never know, you might see your photo in one of the Capture episodes.
And it'd be interesting to see what all you guys are up to. I mean, you know what we're up to all the time, but
Yes, complete nonsense.
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where have you been? What photos have you taken?
Where are you from?
Inappropriate photos will be burnt immediately, and if you send them, well, you'll get reported. Anyway,
He used the R word.
we're moving on now, before that gets any worse. We went to York to make this month's photography film.
You went to York.
I went to York to make this month's photography film. I am on the castle on the hill, which is owned by the British heritage people. We're in York, and this is where we're going to begin this month's episode of Capture Photography Film.
Good film.
Good film.
Good film.
We've never done a photography film yet in a built-up area, so I wanted to try that. And of course, York is one of the nice traditional old towns of Britain, and if you want to go there, you can get some very good shots of buildings.
Yeah, we'll probably go back at some point.
Well, I went
to a city anyway.
You'll come with me next time, maybe. But yes, that was very enjoyable. There was some nice photography. So yeah.
Yeah, that went well.
Right, we want to move on to, because of course this is a photography themed programme, we basically want to sort of demonstrate what lighting effects you can do with your camera, and Peter will now explain.
Well, I'm always looking for sort of new and innovative and cheapish ways to make lighting just more interesting on film. And looking on eBay, you can find a hell of a lot of stuff. And I found strips or ribbon of magnesium, very cheap, like less than £2 for 70 foot of the stuff.
Yeah, comes like this, of course.
Yeah. Comes in a very, very big coil of it.
Very big coil. But Peter's now going to demonstrate just now and show us what you can do with it. I don't know why what would you use it for though? What lighting effects would you use this for?
My idea for it is just in the grounds that it burns extremely white and it can burn for quite a long time if you have a long enough length of it. And it's just a fairly cheap, like I say, thing to have, but very white light, and we'll have a mess around and sort of show you what we get up to with it.
Yeah, because I don't know, if you have any free time you can maybe buy some yourself. As I say, it's under £2, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, it's
so
something.
It's a little thing you can do. This is what Peter went out and did.
Find the edge. This is going to be so bright. Oh my god. And here we have some magnesium. Hell, if you ever wanted something so damn bright in your life. Oh no, what's gone out? Oh yeah, bright white. Oh my eyes. Oh, it's not lasting very long, is it?
So there's some good effects you can get. I don't know what use it for, but there is something to do that.
Yeah.
You can buy it for £200.
Yeah, £200 you can get enough to last your entire lifetime.
Yeah, you can get it under £2, and whatever effects you end up doing with it, well, I don't know. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There's always stuff you can do with cameras. You don't just have to take pictures of scenic photos or scenic areas. You don't have to take pictures of animals or anything. You can take pictures of magnesium. Peter's always testing out new things.
Yeah.
So,
including flares.
If you want to be as mad as him, feel free. You can start off with some magnesium.
Yep. Start off with magnesium. Work your way on to glow sticks, flares, and just anything else you can get your hands on that burns.
And I'd like to now take us to the end of the February episode in a place I thought was quite interesting. It's been there all this time. We didn't really know about it, but we went for the first time. I've gone to basically see an abandoned road which had constant landslides.
Yeah.
Constant landslides, and basically they ended up giving up on this road, which diverts you to another road, and that's the road you have to go down now.
Yep, it was pretty jagged.
Because the road marking's still there. It's been shut since just look.
Yeah, you'll see.
1979, an interesting year. The Bee Gees were having a good old time with their song Too Much Heaven. But of course, while the world was doing whatever it was doing, near Castleton, there was a different story. Because of landslides and cold weather, etc., the road here had to be abandoned in 1979. It once went down the hill to Castleton, which was an easier way of getting down compared to the current way called Winnet's Pass, which is of course very steep and especially dangerous when it's icy in the winter. So what does the road look like now? Well, you join me on the abandoned A625, which is now diverted down Winnet's Pass to Castleton. But as you can see, the road markings are still here because this part of the A625 was abandoned in 1979. And you can see why it's abandoned if you come over here. You can see that if you were to drive a car, you wouldn't make it to the next part. This whole section of the road collapsed 5 times. And they repaired it over about 70 years, but in the end they'd given up on it. And now it is owned by the National Trust, who, well, they don't maintain it, as you can clearly see, but people can now walk and do whatever they want on it.
Of course, Mother Nature always wins. And in this case, she wanted her land back.
As you can see, the road is absolutely destroyed by all the landslides, and well, it's an interesting place, to be honest, just where nature's reclaiming its land.
Yeah, the humans can't always win, as we've just proved there. You know, you keep maintaining a road for years and years and years, and you're just never going to win, and that's because the earth always fights back.
Yep, it always does, and generally when it's a really big hill and really soft ground, then the earth wins.
I don't really know how they built it there in the first place, to be honest. I mean, they could have built some form of bridge or tunnel or something.
Well, they could have just gone where they have gone now, straight down the middle of the valley.
To be fair, yeah, you now go down Winnet's Pass, which is pretty much quite a steep hill. But if you know how to work your gears in your car, then you should be fine. So, that's our February episode of Capture. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you want to send in your pictures, you can. Go on the Epico website and go on the contact page. If not, don't worry, because we'll be back in March to show you some more things. And in March we've got quite a good episode actually, so make sure you're here to watch it.
And well, have a good Valentine's Day. And that's about it in February, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
That's it for February, yeah. We'll see you again in a month. Again, we've forgotten to find out which date it actually is, but it'll be the first Friday of March.
About first Friday, you know the one.
So we'll see you then, and you'll see us then, and that takes us to the end of February. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and it's goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Well, every workplace has to have donuts.
Yeah. Yep. And then they'll just be fixing whatever needs fixing.
What normally needs fixing? The coffee machine.
Everything.